The wealthy man's secret. In a grand mansion nestled on the outskirts of a small town, there lived a wealthy man named Lord Frederick. He was known far and wide for his immense riches and his generosity to the townsfolk. However, despite his wealth and charm, Lord Frederick had never married, until one day, he surprised everyone by bringing home a young and beautiful bride named Amelia. Amelia was a kind-hearted and curious woman. She was enchanted by her new home and her husband's generosity, but there was something about the grand mansion that made her uneasy. There were rooms she was forbidden to enter, and despite her best efforts, Lord Frederick always avoided her questions about them. One day, as Lord Frederick prepared to leave for a business trip, he handed Amelia a set of keys. "These are the keys to every room in the house," he said. "Explore as you wish, but I must warn you, there is one room at the end of the corridor that you must never enter." Amelia nodded, but as soon as he left, her curiosity got the better of her. What could be behind that door that her husband was so intent on keeping secret? Unable to resist, Amelia made her way to the door and unlocked it. The door creaked open to reveal a dimly lit room filled with strange and eerie objects, old books, vials of mysterious liquids, and ancient artifacts. In the center of the room was a large chest, half buried under a pile of dusty scrolls. With trembling hands, Amelia opened the chest and gasped at what she found. Inside were remnants of tattered clothes, a rusted dagger, and a faded portrait of a woman who looked eerily like herself. Fear gripped her heart as she realized that this woman must have been Lord Frederick's previous wife, or perhaps more than one. When Lord Frederick returned, Amelia could no longer keep her discovery to herself. She confronted him in his study, holding the portrait in her hands. "Who is she?" Amelia demanded, her voice shaking. Lord Frederick's face darkened, and he stepped closer, his eyes cold. "That was my first wife," he confessed. "She, like you, could not resist her curiosity. She opened the door and uncovered secrets that were not meant to be known." Fearful for her life, Amelia fled from the study, racing through the corridors of the mansion. She could hear Lord Frederick's footsteps behind her, growing louder and more menacing with each passing second. She knew she had to escape before it was too late. Amelia reached the gates of the mansion just in time, flinging them open and dashing out into the safety of the night. She turned back to see Lord Frederick standing in the doorway, his expression cold and unreadable. But he made no move to follow her. Amelia ran to the town and told the townspeople what she had discovered. The townsfolk listened in horror as she revealed the dark secret of the wealthy Lord Frederick. They realized that the other women who had mysteriously disappeared over the years had likely suffered the same fate as Amelia's predecessor. Lord Frederick, now exposed, lost everything. The townsfolk shunned him, and he was forced to leave the town, never to be seen again. His once grand mansion was abandoned and left to decay, a haunting reminder of the dark secrets it once held. Amelia, though shaken by her experience, found solace in the kindness of the town. She started a new life in a modest cottage, far from the dark shadows of Lord Frederick's mansion. She had learned a valuable lesson about the dangers of unchecked curiosity, but she also knew that she was free to live her life without fear. As time passed, Amelia's story became a cautionary tale told to children by the fireside. They learned from her experience that secrets are best left undiscovered and that curiosity, while natural, can lead to dark and dangerous places if not tempered with wisdom. And so, Amelia lived the rest of her days in peace, her story serving as a reminder to others to be cautious of the secrets we seek to uncover. The mansion, now overgrown and forgotten, stood as a silent testament to the tale of a wealthy man's dark secret and the curious wife who dared to uncover it.